Hello everyone! How are you guys? I'm Mitsukum and this side is Mike, Phil and Sis. Today is the guest for the tournament. Welcome all for this, the first tournament of Mitsukum's Tournaments of Darkest Dungeon. I hope you enjoy for this tournament and we go to make the draw for today. And I go to speak I speak a little bit bad in English, so I wanna apologize for all. And Mike, Phil, and Sis go to speak in English more tight than me, right? So I go to speak in Spanish in this moment for the people in Spain, and we can start, right, Mike? Okay, chicos. Vamos a empezar dentro de poco el torneo. Bienvenidos a todos al primer torneo. Hoy tenemos como invitadísimos especiales unas dos grandes personas y además dos jugadores del torneo, que son Mike, Phil and Sis. Podéis saludar, esta gente es maravillosa, me está ayudando muchísimo. Y muchísimas gracias por tu follow, Julián Cascariza. Como iba diciendo, vamos a empezar el sorteo, pero primero de todo quería presentaros tanto a Mike como a Sis. Mike and Sis are players to the tournament and today are the guests for help me. Help me, I speak very bad on English. To help me in this retransmission, right, guys? Well, guys, so I think it's a good moment for a start and go to the draw of the tournament, and we go to see what is the match for tomorrow and to the other days, right, guys? Así que vamos a empezar el sorteo y vamos a ver quién van a ser la primera pareja que juegue y quiénes van a ser el resto de parejas para jugar el resto de los días, ¿vale, chicos? Así que vamos a verlo. Genial, aquí tenemos la ruleta para ver los emparejamientos. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. I like to call this the Wheel of Fortune for to see what is the match for the first match for the players, and we go to see in this moment how is the next match, right? Right. Okay, guys. So let's go to start in this moment and y es en español. No se escucha mime. ¿No se escucha? Mic voice is mute. Oh my gosh. I go to fix it. Maybe is any problem with me. Let me see this moment, and maybe is for that. Let me 1 second. Here. Yes. Maybe now you can.
It's better.
Hello, everybody.
Can you hear me, guys? Now? Can you actually hear me now?
Transmitting loud and clear.
Yep.
Yes. In this moment, you can hear the mic or Sis, guys. Great, it's my fault. It's my fault. I have bad configuration in my OBS. Really sorry, guys. But now it's function in this moment. Right, guys. So let's go to start, and we go to see what is the first match for tomorrow. All right. Okay, let's go. The first person is Yosatsu. Yosatsu is a good player. Is a player of USA, and I think it's a good player. More later, when all the people see what is the tournament matches, all the tournament matches, let's go to see any player 1-to-1. What is his stats and his banner and a lot of things, right? And the next player for to see this is Big Cabezo, right? Big Cabezo is a Spanish player. They play a lot of Darkest Dungeon too, and I think it's a good match. You know, you don't know anything to these players, Mike or Sis?
I don't think I've ever played against those guys. I think from American time zones, both of them, because they don't really play like late at night, so I usually have known those high rank players otherwise, I think.
Oh, alright. Josatu is famous, a little bit famous, but Big Cabezo is a little bit new. Yes. So let's go to see the next match, right? Okay, the next player to play is... Alright, Membri 1991. Okay, Membri is from Argentina, right? Membri is a player to Darkest Dungeon too, but I don't know if you know this player, but he play a lot of time in PvE, not PvP. So I don't know if you know that player.
It's been a fun mix-up here of a lot of nationalities and a lot of different kind of main playstyles there. Very, very interesting, looking forward.
Nice. Okay, and the player versus Membri is... Let's go to see. And Big Cabezo is assigned now. So let's go to another player. And Black Corsair. Yeah, Black Corsair. And Black Corsair is I don't know who is the nationality of Black Corsair, but stay all the time in the channel of... I don't know. Really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He's crazy good as well. I actually met against him quite a few times. He was always just like those very, very good compositions. So I think he had like a lot of impact on what the meta looks like right now as well. So he had like quite a few good ideas there for sure. So I'm really looking forward to this because I know this guy finally knows somebody.
Alright, I think I play very well Black Corsair. I play a lot of time with him and play very well. So
yeah, he's also very active on chats. Like if you whenever you see the Brutal Circus streams, he actually is there as well.
Yes.
So he's like an active member of the community. It's just cool to see him. Yeah.
Commonplace in Cloaked Goliath streams.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
Some of this kind of clan rivalry starting as well.
Yes.
Some more of Goliath's people come against Mike even. Have fun with
Yeah.
that.
Yes, of course. Okay, guys, let's go to see the next match, right? This is the two first match, and this is the match for play tomorrow, right? So the first match for tomorrow is Josatu versus Big Cabezo, and Membri versus Black Corsair, right? Let's go to see the next match for the next stage, right, guys?
Cool, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, the next player for play is Rey del Mus. Alright, Rey del Mus is another Spanish player, right? And Rey del Mus play a little bit well, but for 2 days. One day good and one day bad. But I think it's very interesting when he play his leper. It's very, very similar to Cloaked Goliath. You know Cloaked Goliath, right?
Yeah, of course. So what composition does he use then with the leper? Because I've actually only seen one comp that does really work with that. Do you know what he plays? What characters he uses with the leper there?
Yes, let's go to see more later the stats of Rey del Mus, right? So let's go to see what is the match for Rey del Mus, and the other player is Membri is assigned. I have a little bit problem with the EP. Wistful Theater Lad. Great. Wistful Theater Lad is the...
That's actually this.
You're gonna have to spend a little time there thinking about Radel Mus against me.
Yeah. Get ready for the leper games, man.
Okay, this is very fun, that.
Yeah, man, good luck then against so like, if this guy plays sort of leper, you can have a lot of moves up your sleeve, I think, to deal with the leper.
Going straight to the top, I think. Straight to the top.
Yeah,
alright.
Cool stuff. Lovely.
Okay, guys, I got to speak a little bit time in Spanish now for the speak of that things, right?
Sure, go ahead, man.
Chicos, el primer torneo, digo, el primer partido va a ser de Yosachu contra Big Cabezo. Big Cabezo creo que le conocéis, normalmente pasa mucho por mi canal, y Yosachu es un norteamericano que juega bastante bien. Luego Membri también es súper conocido, nuestro Super Membri, que es argentino, y contra Black Corsair. Black Corsair sí que es un gran jugador, great player, que suele jugar mucho en el canal con Clocked Goliath. Luego está Riddle Moose, que también es un incondicional de mi canal, y que va a jugar contra Wishful Citherlad. Wishful Citherlad también juega very well, is a very good player, y creo que va a ser de momento estas partidas bastante interesantes. Well guys, let's go to continues, right?
I absolutely adore this Wheel of Fortune, by the way. I feel as if I should get a little drum set here next to me, do a little drum roll for you.
Yeah, it's pretty cool indeed.
Alright.
Like, you're so prepared for this. I can't believe how prepared you are for that. There are so many good things you did for the tournament, really. It's insane how much effort must have gone into this.
Right, guys.
So I really appreciate it. Like, it's crazy amount of preparation for this stuff. Absolutely insane, man.
Okay, guys. Alright, let's go to see first the next match, right? The fourth match is... Let's go to see. Alright, Entirely Doomed. I don't know if you
Oh
know
yeah,
that,
that's Mangle. That's Mangle, guys. That's Mangle.
Oh,
You know Mangle,
Mangle.
he's crazy good. Like, he's one of the best players, I think, right now that we have on the British circuit. Like, totally, and he's crazy good.
He does have a comp he likes to stick to there that could be easy for his opponent to kind of think about how he could counter that. That would be a really interesting game to see.
Yeah, it's like, the thing is, like, he plays so many different styles as well. I actually have seen him play, you know, quite a few different combos. It's just not the damage over time, the single damage over time. He plays like very good stress comps. He plays some straight up damage ones. It's crazy how much good stuff he has prepared, I think. So he gets a lot in store.
Oh.
I hope I don't get into this match, really.
Okay, very good. So, right, let's go to who is the opponent of Entirely Doomed, right? And the winner is... What is your opponent, Entirely Doomed? Mike Field!
I knew it happened. I knew this was gonna happen. I jinxed it, I freaking jinxed it. Foggers, guys, foggers. Oh my god. How did I know this was gonna kind of come down on me? Holy shit. Like, it's also my viewer, like, he's one of my boys. That sucks.
Okay, I really wanna see this match. It's very interesting.
That's gonna be very peculiar, I think. Okay, cool, lovely stuff.
Okay, I go to explain this in Spanish, right? Vale, chicos, van a jugar Entirely Doomed and Mike Field el cuarto partido. Y resulta que son amigos, muy conocidos. Entonces va a ser muy divertido ver ese partido porque se conocen bastante. Y va a ser muy entretenido. Very funny that match. Alright, guys. I see. You can use this command if you want. Resolve. If you can put this all together, of course, and you can use this for put the test of your test result, and you can win or lose virtue points. Alright? Oh my gosh, really sorry, guys. A lot of if you win, you if you have virtues, you win 15 virtue points. Is the currency of my channel, right? And you can buy something tricks and cards for to play in my streaming, right? But if you lose, if you enter in affliction, you lose 100 virtue points, right? It's just for fun. It's just for fun, guys. So you can use that in any moment. Como iba diciendo, podéis utilizar esto si queréis, el comando del exclamación resolved, para pues ganar o 500 puntos o perder 100 puntos de mi canal. ¿Vale, chicos? Alright, let's continue to the tournament, right, guys? And maybe it's a good moment for see the next match, right, guys?
Looking forward to it.
Cool. Hey, man.
Alright. And the next match is... Okay, Wishful Netherland is assigned now. And Raid. Panten. Panten is a Chilean player, right? Is play Darkest Dungeon 2. Not play a lot of PvP, but I told him this tournament and told me, oh, please, 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 give me participate. Alright, of course. Go to play with us. So, and play very well, eh? So be careful with Panten. Very, very careful with Panten. And the player versus Panten for the 15th match is...
Silence, it's gonna be silence, guys. I swear it's gonna be silence. Look at this.
Big Cabezo is assigned. Mike is matched, Mangle is matched, can only things, one or two afraid. Okay, Irbeth. Right. Irbeth is a Spanish player. Is usually my channel, right? And play very well. They play very well. So I think it's very interesting that match. It's very interesting that match. So I want to apologize for us because I can't communicate very well with the API, with the application for this wheel, and I can't remove a player when it's assigned. So we need go to give to the spin the wheel another time of anything to see what is his match, right? So apologize, guys. And let's go to the sixth match, right?
Cool, looking forward to that. Let's see.
Okay.
Sharks left in here, though. Some sharks left in here.
Let's go to see. Yosachu is assigned. Could you see? This is the very embarrassing entirely doomed. When entering the sixth match approx, it's a little bit more difficult. Pick a player with not assigned. So let's go try.
Yeah.
For example, this man's the Donbass. This man's the Donbass. I don't know who is this player. I think you know this player. I don't know who's the true name.
No, I do. I've not seen this.
Yeah, this mass, the Donbass is here. Right. For this mass, the Donbass.
Yeah, that's very cool. Oh, Dino! Oh, cool. Okay, Dino is our boy, so we were rooting for Dino here.
Oh, yes, Dino.
Okay, cool. Lovely. I didn't know this was you.
Great. Oh, it's maybe a little bit interesting versus Selentia, for example, right?
Yeah, let's see. Silentia there. Please, I don't want one of my boys to be gone so soon.
Or versus Z, I don't know.
Yeah, let's just smash Dino into Goliath. He's just gonna smash Goliath. I'm gonna bet my ass on that, guys.
Alright.
Let's go Dino.
Okay, let's go to see what is the match of this match.
Please.
Alright. And the player is... Life is Elite! Alright, Life is Elite. You know Life is Elite? Life is Elite is a player, play a lot of PvP and play very well. I think it's a good match this, yeah?
What is his in-game name? That's kind of important to know, because maybe we know these players, or that the handles they're using here are just not that, telling for us.
Yeah.
So I have no idea who this, maybe do you get the in-game names for these players? Because this would help us to kind of decipher who they are.
Right. Alright, perfect. So for the next, for the 7th match, in the 8th match, alright, in the 8th match, I put this, where is my last match? Alright, I have put this for the, when have only 2 players, I go to put this in this level directly, and it's enough for no give all the time the spin wheel for 2 players, right? So
okay, sure.
Let's go to see the 7 match, right?
Yep.
And that Goliath pick is still.
Alright, the 7 match.
Shark in the water, waiting to jump out and bite you.
Alright. So Big Cabezo is assigned, and Irbeth is assigned too, and Calcetines 51. Alright, Calcetines 51 is another Spanish player, and I think they don't have a lot of experience in Darkest Dungeon. in PvP, but I think he go to play very, very well, right? And let's go to see what is the opponent for the Calcetines 15-1, and let's go see what is this opponent. Nada, the Dambas is a Signet, and Professor Halo, ready very, very well. You know Professor Halo? They play a lot of PvE, but they play a lot of PvP too. So the last match is versus Celentia. Celentia versus.
Oh no. We have to coach Celentia now. You just have to coach Celentia for that.
And the last match is Celentia versus Cloaket Goliath. Right, guys?
Yes. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I kind of saw it coming. Oh no. Okay, sleep tight, Celentia.
Might feel things set up here. I reckon round one, we've got those 2 games that are really going to blow us out of the water. Going into the second set of this series I can't wait to see that board state.
Well, I think Celentia versus Cloaket Goliath is a good match. I think Cloaket Goliath is a very, very good player, so I don't know if he go to win this tournament. I don't think that. I don't know, right, guys? So I think it's a very good opponent, a very hard opponent, but Celentia I think is a very hard too. Be careful! Oh my god, Celentia resolve and win 500 virtue points. Congratulations, guys! So I got to speak a little bit time in Spanish, sorry, for to explain all this, right, guys?
Yeah, sure, of course, go ahead, man.
Vale, chicos, pues este ha sido el resultado en realidad de la clasificación. Como podemos ver, el primer partido va a ser de Yosachu versus Big Cabezo y Membri versus Black Corsair, ¿vale? Será el partido mañana. Alright. And Raidel Moose and Wishful Citherland is here. Sis. Va a ser un gran partido también. Entirely Doomed and Mike Field. Aquí otro gran partido. Panten versus Irbeth. Dismas versus Life is a Leech. Calcetines versus Professor Halo. And Celentia versus Cloaket Goliath. Alright. So, this is the draw, right? It's a very short time for this, and we go change to the view, to the general view for speak more better, right, guys? And here, right, you can hear in this view to Mike Field, guys. Maybe not. Are now? Could you speak, please, Mike Field?
Yeah, of course. Can you hear me now, man?
La la la.
Great.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Great. Yes, they can hear you.
They can't, no. They're saying they can't hear us, no.
We heard?
No, they can't hear us at all, I think.
We can.
They can.
Oh, okay, they can now, so wait.
Alright, now yes, alright. I make the same configure in the OBS and now sounds very great. Alright, guys, so this is the draw for the tournament for tomorrow, and this is very quickly, very fast for today. And what do you think about, do you see in this draw, Mike, Phil and Sis?
Well, I like the fact I actually got matched against entirely doomed AK Mangle. That's pretty cool of a matchup, I think. So I like it very much. I'm happy that we got that matchup going for us. I'm also pretty excited to see how Celentia performs against Goliath specifically.
Because I think on the face of it, everyone's rooting for Goliath. He's got more followers. Celentia's the plucky little boy from Myfield's Discord with a big heart and a lot of dreams, and I reckon he might just take it.
Oh, very good. This is very beautiful.
You know, what I think for Goliath, like what Celeste is going for him is that Goliath is mostly experienced with a single composition, right? He experimented a lot. I've actually seen him experiment over the few past themes that he had. But he has mostly been playing the classic Goliath composition, you know, the Leper Jester, Arbalest, and what's the fourth character there? Shit, there's like the Crusader, right? So he mostly plays this specific composition. It's easily countered if he knows what you're doing, so I think Celeste has a good shot against it. It's just a question of what else. I think they're only allowed to play one composition there, right? They're only allowed to play one comp there.
And you're allowed to change your skills and your trinkets. And
Yeah.
I think in a
Yes.
situation like that, we know that Cloak Goliath is very, very adept with that composition of everything else in the game.
Yes.
Be able to swap his skill here, swap trinkets there, maybe even turn it into a kind of stress build, a little bit more of a controlling build.
Yes, of course. I think it's a good idea. I put this rule for you can't change your heroes, but you can your trinkets, your abilities, and your position of your heroes. Right? This is the most important rules, and I think it's very good idea. Don't change your heroes when you're selected that heroes, but you can your trinkets, your ability that heroes, and the position of that heroes as you want. All right.
Yeah, well, so the thing is, like, the only thing that might be trouble is like when one player has a composition that directly counters the other, because we know there are like certain counters in Butcher Circus, right? So we might see just some quite quick theory where, you know, one composition just completely dismantles the other one. So that might be peculiar sometimes, right? Where we have like this, because there is some rock paper scissors going on in the Butcher Circus, right? I think this might be quite an issue sometimes. So I wonder, like, if Celeste just picks this, you know, very hardcore leper counter composition, and Goliath just goes to his main composition as well. So I'm just wondering if, you know, if you can handle a direct counter to what you have. So like, the question is, like, how well can those players adapt to what they're given, the cards that they're playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very risky idea to do that, though, isn't it? Especially against using that example again, Cloak Goliath. Someone who's so good with that composition. If you try and counter him, he's obviously been countered before. You might get the first game off him if you're lucky, but going into the second game, he's gonna have that kind of nod on you, because he knows all that you're doing. You're there to counter him, and if he can change his strategy, it doesn't necessarily mean he needs to change his heroes, especially when we've got things like the Crusader and the Vestal, who can go with that protection buff, can both stack heavy healing on. He can make it a much more controlly game. It'll be very interesting to see how they kind of pick it. Although some people think those just rock, paper, scissors, I think especially now in the meta, we're starting to see a lot more intricate compositions that interact with each other on a bit of a deeper level.
Yes, I think it's a good idea too, and I like how to say. I like a lot, and think the same form that you. And oh, it's Calcetines here. Hello, Calcetines, how are you? Hola, Calcetines. It's Spanish, sorry. Hola, Calcetines, ¿qué tal estás? Pues te ha tocado jugar, si no recuerdo mal, en la 7ª posición y te va a tocar contra el profesor Halo. Ojo. Y te va a tocar pues dentro de un par de días. Esta noche colocaré la classification. This night I go to put the classification draw, right? And all the people can see what is his match, what day and what hour, right, guys?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, and we can go. We can see now a little bit of the profile, for example, for the first match. Alright, the first match is Yosachu versus Big Cabezo. Do you wanna see that?
You go ahead, bring it on.
Okay, for example, let's go to see the Yosachu first. Alright, we are here. Okay, Yosachu is a very good player, right? It's an American. I think we're living in California. I think I don't remember. And this is his classification, right? For the moment, is Champion 3, and the best classification is Champion 3. And this is his banner. It's not bad, his banner. And he tell us, I'm Yosachu. I love live streaming games, and I make my own inside games too. Interesting. Interesting. His channel on Twitch and his social networks, and all the people we can go to see this player and his or her channel, right? And the other player is the... okay, I go to speak in Spanish for this player, right, guys? Yosachu es un jugador de Estados Unidos, de California, y bueno, su clasificación actual es campeón 3, ¿vale? No está nada mal, campeón 3, y su banner, y es bonito, es bastante bonito. En su canal de Twitch, este es su canal de Twitch al que le podéis visitar, podéis dejarle un like, un follow, lo que queráis, ¿vale? Y sus redes sociales. Y en su biografía pues podemos leer: hola, soy Yosachu, yo me encanta streamear juegos y hacer mi... y jugar a un montón de juegos indie, ¿vale? A jugar a juegos indie también. Esa es su pequeña descripción y bueno, no está mal. So, we can go to see now to Big Cabezo. Is the next player Big Cabezo? Yes. Alright. Okay, we are here. Could you hear me, guys? Yes. Mm-hmm. All right. All right. Alright, what? Se le escucha flojo, Misukun de. Ok, let me one second. Que se me escucha flojito, decís, calcetines. Se me escucha muy flojito. Ah, no, ok. These people can't hear you in this. Alright, alright, alright. I make the same configuration. Really sorry, guys. Very, really sorry. Now you can now the people can hear you. Really sorry, guys. All right, and this is the other player is Big Cabezo. Big Cabezo is another player, another Spanish player, and we can see is veteran 3, okay, and is more or less the same rank, more or less, a little bit less. So maybe it's a good match, right? And this is he. Tell me, sis. Sorry.
No, I think from these lower ranked games, what we're seeing, especially on some of these streams, is they play a lot more explosively. It's really fun to watch. It's not quite as thought out and as slow paced as these Darkest One games. It is just non-stop action. Always ends on turn 7, turn 6.
Yeah, also they bring those kind of extraordinary comps to the table. Right? There's some extremely odd ideas, and sometimes the ideas actually work very well. So you can catch your opponents by surprise if you just kind of bring them, unorthodox composition. It takes a while to decipher what a veteran player needs to do with that comp sometimes. And they also play those very burst because I have actually seen a lot of the lower veteran players playing the mark compositions. They just go all in. They just musketeer, arbor, jets, bounty counter. This is a crazy comp. You can definitely get things done if you play it right. So I feel like those guys can definitely turn the tables in this tournament.
Yes. I think the same form. Alright, guys, so this is the two players for the first match, right? And the second match for tomorrow, any day we go to see 2 matches, right? 2 matches, and the second match for tomorrow is Black Corsair, and let's go to see the stat of Black Corsair, right? Okay, this is the stats of the Black Corsair, guys. I go to put the same configuration for here you now, okay, it's configured very well. And we can see Black Corsair is Darkest 2, is a really good player, Darkest 2, you know, it's a really good player. And this is his banner, very well. And don't give me one biography, I don't know why. This is this, I don't know. But this is his user of Discord, and this is his Twitch account, right, guys?
I can talk a tiny bit about Corsair if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
So, Corsair is a regular in Cloak Goliath stream. He's a very good player. He likes to run these more esoteric, kind of more interesting way to comps. And
yes.
That means he's going to be a really hard character to pin down if you're trying to counter him. I think easily what we're seeing here is a deadly opponent. And
yes.
He's going in it for guts and glory, and he's going to get it.
Yes, he's a really good player, I think too. And the opponent of the Black Corsair, if I don't remember bad, is Memory, right? So let's go the stat of Memory, right? Alright, this is the stats of Memory. And I go put to the configuration, right? And Memory is a player, Argentina player, right? And we can see is Novice 2. Novice 2.
Oh my god. Oh, I think he's gonna get absolutely demolished here. I just don't see the way for a Novice player to win against Darkest 2, like, especially Coulter with like so much experience. Oh my goodness.
I think we're going to see maybe even... Oh, is this rigged? Is this Corsair's ult in here? It's something you've got to be wondering about. Is Corsair being a little bit cheeky? Obviously,
yes, I don't know.
That's crazy, oh my god.
Poor Memory. well, maybe they can have a lot of lucky and win all the time. I don't know. So this is the stats of Memory. His banner is very beautiful. His banner and his social networks, and you can go to his social networks and go to follow in Twitch or everything. And he said in his biography, siempre I go to speak first in Spanish, and let's go more later. I go to translate, right? Siempre deseé poder poseer una vida más pacífica y tranquila. All the time I wanna wish a life pacific and softly life, right? Poseer un trabajo digno en el cual me genere un ingreso decente para vivir. Have a good job for have enough money for life dignity, right? Pero el fantasma de mi pasado ha llegado una vez más. But the phantom of my past, but the ghost, maybe it's better. But the ghost of my past is come again, right? Debo desempolvar mis armas nuevamente y poner a prueba mi valor. Okay, I go to take my arms and my armor and my weapons one more time and put my valor to prove again. This is the translate. More or less.
Big word coming from a novice too. We're going to see if he can walk the walk.
Yes.
Yeah, I hope he practices for this. Really, I think he needs to just pick a good composition there and just practices it, because I feel like Corsair is just going to exploit every single weakness he shows. I think it might be one of the shortest matches unless he prepares super hard for it, really.
Yes. Hey, hello Manuel Pelucho. Hola Manuel Pelucho, ¿qué tal estás? Aquí estamos retransmitiendo y más o menos hablando un poquito de los primeros partidos que va a haber en la clasificación, y mañana veremos quiénes son los campeones. Muy buenas, Irvez, a ti también. Bienvenido, welcome all. And I think it's enough for today, right guys? I think it's enough. I make all the draw for all the tournament, and I think tomorrow. Do you wanna tomorrow, Mike Phil and Sis, come again to help me and retransmit the match?
I can't actually come tomorrow. I have like arrangement for the evening, so I might not be able to do it tomorrow. I could do it on freaking Wednesday though. That is my game on Wednesday. That's gonna be the issue, right? I'm playing Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay, you can back Wednesday. And your sis, do you wanna come to tomorrow to speak with us?
Whenever you need me, brother. Whenever you need me, I'm here for you. You've done an awful great service to the community here with this tournament, so any little way I can help you, always ready.
Okay, no problem, guys. So I think it's enough. I go back to the general view, and let's go to speak a little bit more. And guys, this is for all for the moment. For today, we make all the most important. We make all the draws, and we have all the matches. I got to put this in a view very beautiful for tomorrow for all that match, and I go put this match and what they play this match in the web page. All right. So nothing more. I hope you like this in this moment. This tournament, for example, this is my first tournament, and thanks a lot of my heart with Mike, Phil, and Sis for help me, and thanks for you.
It's been a pleasure.
And I hope you enjoy, guys. All enjoy for this beautiful game. I love this beautiful game. I wanna share my passion for that game for all you. For all us, yes. And I hope you enjoy for this tournament. The duration of this tournament, I think, is 2 weeks approx. A little bit less, right? 1 week and 3 days approx. So I hope you enjoyed in these weeks for this game and for us. All right, guys. So do you wanna say something more, Sis, or Mike Phil?
No, I hope we have a blast. That's what I'm hoping for. Like, this tournament is a success, and we can kind of repeat it later as well. Because I'm really looking forward to some, stable PvP, and this kind of a small scene at least in the Bush's Circus. So I'm very hopeful this works out, and the players are happy, and the viewers are happy as well. So we can kind of keep going with this in the future as well.
All right.
I'm looking forward to these games as well. These little stories we've got coming up. Mike Field versus Mangled. The first game, we've got Silencio versus Goliath. It's just going to be some blockbuster games, I think.
All right, guys. All right, but I think it's enough for today, and let's go to waiting for tomorrow to see the first match. Is to the same hour for today, and 1 a.m. for UTC +1, I think. Yes, my hour is UTC +1, yes. And I hope see you tomorrow, all the people, for today, and I hope you enjoy tomorrow, right, guys? Thanks a lot of another time, Mike, Phil, and Sis, and I hope you see you tomorrow or other days, and I wish you all the luck of the world for win this tournament, right, guys?
Sure, thank you, man. So yes, see you and talk to you later, man. Bye bye. Good luck with the stream as well.
Ok, gracias a todos por haber venido. Lo dejamos aquí por hoy. Ya hemos hecho todos los emparejamientos. Voy a poner un cuadrante precioso para que podáis ver quién juega contra quién, qué días y a qué horas. Lo pondré en la página web y espero que os guste, ¿vale, chicos? Así que sin más, nos despedimos. See ya, guys. Bye bye.
Bye bye, guys. See ya.